Hey boys and girls, it's summer, and I've got an awesome book review for you guys. It's about Will Grayson by John Green and David Levitin. This book I was extremely excited about because I love John Green books. I love An Abundance of Catherine. Paper Towns was actually okay, but it's still worth a good read. David Levitin has Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, Boy Meets Boy, like really good books that I really truly enjoyed. And two amazing writers coming together, I was like, oh my god, this is going to be amazing, and it was honestly a huge disappointment. This this book is about two Will Graysons. It's about Will Grayson and Will Grayson. And one thing neat about this book is the chapters alternate between one Will Grayson and the other chapter about the other Will Grayson. And one Will Grayson, you start off with the first chapter is your, everyday teenager. He's a little outcast. But the other one, he's like an emo sort of. He has issues with himself, and also another big detail is that he's gay, and he doesn't really come out, like he doesn't want to come out to his friends, but it's pretty early in like the book, like third or fourth chapter where he does come out. And this book, honestly, that ties this whole book together is this character named Tiny, who is Will Grayson, the one that's sort of normal, just outcast, you know, his best friend. And he's writing a musical, which the whole book revolves around this musical and Tiny. I don't even know why it's called Will Grayson, Will Grayson. I felt like the book title wasn't appropriate, and it should have been called Tiny and His Musical or something, because that's what the whole book was about, and revolved around that. Everything was working up to that. The ending book ended with the musical. Everything, magical happened with the musical, and no, Tiny was a pretty hilarious character. I liked him. He's like described as a huge football player, and he's super optimistic and super gay. And um, in here, they both, Will Grayson and Will Grayson meet at a porn shop, and one goes, the emo Will Grayson goes there to meet a guy he's been talking to online for a year, and the other Will Grayson, the non-emo one, goes there to buy a porn magazine just as a joke with his fake ID. And they happen to meet there, and the other Will Grayson is torn apart because the guy he wanted to meet didn't show up. And that's where Tiny meets the emo Will Grayson, and they sort of like each other and to start talking and start exchanging texts and everything. And this book, I like the I like, sorry, there's some cats fighting over there. I like the fact that, like, they show that this true relationship, they really like each other, and it didn't really work out, and the reasons are sort of given, which I thought were lame, at the same time they made sense. This book at the end got really unrealistic. It just got like ridiculously like stupid. I was like, really? Now come on, like, what are the chances of that, and how fast can you do that? And this book is super boring. The writing, nothing, honestly, nothing happened interesting until like page 150 or something. And I don't know why these older people think teenagers are like this. Let me tell you, teenagers are nothing like how they are in this book. And I don't know. I just really wish this book. There's no real plot. I didn't even tell you what it's about. It's about everything coming together at the musical. It's about Tiny trying to get his musical made, and Tiny's relationship with the emo Will Grayson, and it's about Tiny making the non-emo Will Grayson a better person. I saw about Tiny's musical, and I don't even know why it's called this. And this book was a huge disappointment. I give it 1 out of 5 stars. You guys don't even pick it up. I know the cover's so pretty and awesome, and I judge books by the covers because I believe that's what covers are made for. But yeah, take my word for it. Stay away from this book. It's evil. It's boring. Nothing interesting. The characters aren't even deep. Like An Abundance of Catherine by John Green. That book was boring, but the characters were deep and they felt real, and they were such intense, real characters you can feel. In here, the characters have no real development. They're too cliche. You can see it coming. They're redundant. I don't know. This book, honestly, 1 out of 5 stars. If you want to read it because you're a John Green fan, go for it. But not my biggest bet on one of his good books. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.